Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Libra, and see what spirit and your angels have to say for this time. I'm going to be starting with your spirit animal cards. These are your spirit animals for this time, also kind of like your totem animals for this time. So, angel and spirit guide message for Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. This one right here, you have the dragonfly spirit, and this one right here, the koala spirit. I love it. Okay? And this reading is undated because whenever you stumble across it is the exact moment that your angels and your spirit guides want you to hear this message. And now your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly. This one. Visualization. I love it when they just stick to my hand like that. That's really nice. And this one right here. Your inner child. Wow. Spirit just said visualize what your inner child wanted. It's kind of like your inner dreams coming out, moving you forward. Or connecting with that inner child, thinking that, maybe some things would have been unobtainable, but now you are really starting to see the truth of the way you're moving forward. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra. 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 Show me clearly. 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 Fantastic. At the center of everything, we have the Seven of Cups. Oh, I love that. The High Priestess. Oh, that makes total sense. Okay. The Four of Cups. The Magician. Wow. The High Priestess and the Magician. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful pairing. The King of Wands. Now, this is a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. But it's also your passion, your creativity. We have the Six of Swords. I like the 6 and then the 7, the digression here. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of prosperity, abundance. The Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, so you are absolutely taking this gift of prosperity during this time. And you have the Strength card. Now, this could be very well signifying a Leo energy, but this is also realizing that you are stronger, more passionate, more determined than you could have ever imagined. So we're starting off with the totem animals and your spirit guide animals for this time. So the dragonfly spirit, if you see a dragonfly during this time or a koala, this is going to be a message. It's going to say, remember that truth transcends illusion. And remember here with the koala, spirit has a plan. So as you're moving forward, you're going to see that truth transcends illusion, that you are moving towards something greater, towards something more. And you are going to find that illusions are falling away. What you had once thought as truth, as, kind of written in stone, you're going to realize it's not. And you're going to realize that some things haven't been true at all. And aren't going to help you move to the place that you want to be. And so by realizing your truth, and it doesn't have to be anybody else's truth, nobody else has to really kind of see the things that you see or understand where you are coming from. It is simply your truth. And here, know that everything that you have been through, everything that you have overcome, everything that you have set yourself to, all right, that is because Spirit has a plan for you. And so everything that you think happened for no good reason, everything that you think was just, one trial after another or heartbreak after another, you're going to see that it transcends and it leads you forward. And then here with the visualization. Visualization is really important because the first place you can conquer anything is within your mind, right? Because if you don't see it, if you don't believe it for yourself, you will never have it. And I know that that sounds really harsh, and I do apologize if it is a bit blunt, but if you cannot see it, it cannot be. So it doesn't mean that you have to actually see it, physically see it, but you have to see it in your mind's eye. See yourself being that success. See yourself having that prosperity, having that abundance, because it's definitely being gifted to you during this time. It's definitely moving you forward. And the visualization is going to help you overcome hurdles. Healing and cleansing your third eye chakra is going to be highly beneficial to you. It's also going to be highly important about, looking at what you truly want, what you truly need. And the visualization of it all, the seeing it, is starting to believe it and starting it to become part of your consciousness, because that's what we have right here at the heart of everything with the Seven of Cups. And then we have the inner child. The inner child is so important because, yes, children are resilient, but so much of the scars that we carry into adulthood and that we carry in our lives, they start in our childhood. Doubts, fears, apprehensions. So here with the heart chakra, this is your inner child. This is love, forgiveness, play, joy, happiness. And this is looking at things that make you smile. This is seeing things kind of through a child's eyes. Either it makes you happy or it makes you sad. Either you like it or you don't. And you don't really have qualms about telling people, yes, this, no, that, because you don't have the social, niceties ingrained in you yet. So here with the opening of the heart chakra and the understanding your inner child, it's looking inside you and it's saying, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? How is it that I need to move forward? And so here, as you embrace your heart, you're going to see truths transcend, and you're going to see yourself guided towards something more powerful. And then we have here the Seven of Cups. Now that's at the heart of everything. Now the Seven of Cups is, I love this archway here, and she has the cups before her and behind her, well, to the sides of her. And it's like, do I make this decision? Do I make that decision? What is it that I choose? What is it that I want? How can I move forward? And the Seven of Cups is saying that, yes, there's a lot of things in our mind. Our mind, especially depending on the type of person you are, your mind might be like rapid fire. Or it might be a little bit, kind of more mundane, kind of more like a gentle stream, but you still have a lot that you are taking in, that you are understanding. One thing at a time is going to be very important. But also for this time period, from your angels, from your spirit guides, they are saying, look at what it is that you want. And it's to increase your prosperity. Now you were taking this, you're doubly taking this gift of the Ace of Pentacles because you have the Magician here. The Magician has the Pentacles right there, has prosperity. You have this power that is moving you forward. You're very grounded during this time, but you're also very in tune with what you want, the way that you want to move forward, what it is that you are looking for, Libra. And as you do so, here it's kind of like you're having spirit guide you, because that's what the dragonflies, and that's what you have right here. You have dragonflies. That's what they symbolize to me. And so here, if they symbolize something different to you, then that's totally cool. But here with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're looking at what you want to achieve, how you want to succeed, how you want to move forward. And as you do so, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is prosperity. The Knight of Pentacles is success. The Knight of Pentacles is, defending and slowly moving towards the prosperity that you want. It can also be an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. So it can be taking a very grounded approach to what you want to succeed at, what you want to achieve. It can also be, kind of settling yourself down and slowly and methodically moving forward. You're balancing the scales. That's what you're all about, Libra. You're all about the balance. You're all about the love, the connection with your heart's truth. And so here, with the Seven of Cups, you are seeing beauty around you. You're seeing what it is that you truly desire. And you are slowly and steadily moving forward. Yes, you can go in many different directions during this time, and you might start off with one thing in mind, and it can lead you down this path, and this path, it can be very organic, what is developing. But know here that there is one point of focus that you are going to be really looking at, and you're going to slowly be moving towards the prosperity, the abundance that you desire within your life. And as you do so, you're looking more deeply at things with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is having the veil lifted from your eyes. There's also secrets that are revealed during this time. It can be secrets about yourself. It's like, oh wow, I never thought to look at it this way. I never thought to look at it that way. You are seeing things anew or in a newer clearer light. It can also be that, secrets, quite frankly, secrets about other people or about things are revealed, and you're like, wow, that either makes things so much clearer, or it can be agitating, it can be aggravating. But I do see it opening up a greater road for you with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is prosperity. The Three of Pentacles is working together with others, but here she's working on her own. She has that book in her hands. There is a sense of knowledge guiding her forward. And it can be 3 stages of things. The beginner, the beginning, the middle, the end of something. All right, you can be going through these 3 stages, and you can be going through stages within yourself where you're having to wear different hats, or you're having to see things in a different light and have that kind of beginner's mind coming forward, that new way of looking at things, that new way of being inspired. And with the High Priestess, you have that veil lifted. You have yourself understanding more. And what I love here is you have the High Priestess and the Magician. The High Priestess always makes me think of the Oracle of Delphi. Okay? And the Oracle of Delphi was the person that the Romans, the Greeks, they went to, and they were like, okay, tell us our future. Let us hear what's going to happen. And she would say, and it would always be in riddles, okay? And you could sit there and, of course, say, there were fumes in those tunnels, in those caves, and she was just high and, babbling. And that could be the way that you see it. But you could also see it as being inspired. And you can see it as things not being crystal clear when Spirit speaks. Spirit can speak in riddles. Spirit can speak in emotions. Spirit speaks in a way, and your angels most definitely, speak in a way that they think is clear for you. But they also don't take into consideration that you might not think. Their way of thinking of speech and our way of thinking of speech is very, very different. So the High Priestess has passion, has purpose, and the Magician stands before the altar. Now here, think of her in her cave. Think of her as the Oracle of Delphi, the High Priestess. The Magician, think of her as the person in front of the stage. The person in front of the altar, the one you look towards, the one you look at. And this person is embracing all 4 elements, all 4 aspects. They're also north, south, east, and west. You're seeing different avenues coming forward, different ways of moving towards what you want, but you're claiming your power. You're standing before the altar of your existence, and you're saying, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I'm going after. So this is much more decisive. Things become a lot more clear. But as you have the High Priestess come in, and you're crowned by secrets, mysteries, understandings, leading you forward to something unexpected, right? And it has you working, but you're going to have these two. These two are great balancers, okay? So you're going to have that drawer to be inward, to turn inward, and you're going to have that drawer to be outward, to turn outward towards what you want, towards the place that you want to be, towards what you desire. So there can be that bit of uneasiness because, yes, you want people to see you, okay, or yes, people are going to see you during this time, but you're also going to feel like, I just want to close the door. I want to look at things more deeply. I need to understand more. And there's really a sense of avenues opening up to you, inspiration guiding you forward, passion leading you. And this leads you to the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Now, you have a strong Leo presence. This is a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. It can be that this time is going to be very important for you. It can also be that you have a strong Leo influence in your life, right? But it's also a sense of balancing what you are passionate about with your courage, with your understanding, with realizing that you're stronger than you have ever thought you were, or that you have given yourself credit for being. And as you embrace that strength, you have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is the actor upon the stage. All the kings for me are the actor upon the stage, the queens, the directors behind the scenes. So with the King of Wands, there is the sense of passion and creation. There is the sense of profound intuition leading you forward. You can feel called, all right? And as you're being called to something, this also goes back to the Seven of Cups, where it's like you're called to something greater. You're seeing all your options, all the opportunities. It's kind of like when you can move anywhere in the world, how do you narrow it down? How do you pick what is right for you? So with the Seven of Cups, it's having all these options, having all this spectacularness open up to you. And it's like, how do I move forward? Where is it that I go? How is it that I achieve? How is it that I succeed? And it's by looking at what you want, looking at what you're passionate about, what you're really called to during this time. And even if that kind of may at times go against the grain. Like you're sitting there and you're like, this is what I'm passionate about, this is what I want, but how do I make time for it? How do I have it manifest within my life? Or, work and kids and school and this and that are taking up so much of my time. How can I move forward? Or, I'm thinking of shifting things a bit. How do I go about that? You're going to see that there is more to you than you had originally realized. There is a deeper depth. There is a greater understanding, and there is this kind of way of kind of ping-ponging things off of either talking to somebody or ping-ponging things about in your own head. It can be out loud, you can write it on paper. It doesn't really matter if you're not comfortable with writing it down, because then people can read it. You can burn it, throw it away, things like that. Because here with the Six of Swords, you are definitely moving forward, having gathered up your knowledge, your understanding, your inspiration. You are moving towards being that magician, making things and manifesting things in a way that you hadn't thought was possible, seeing things in a different light. I like the moonstone, or the stone and the sapphire, over her third eye. Now, the third eye is represented by violet or indigo, and here you have blue, which is the third chakra. So it can very well be that as your third eye is opening, it's impacting your words. And as you are cutting through doubts and fears, you're knowing your mind, you embrace your passion because she holds that wand within her hands. The pentacles are right there by her mind. Again, it is a sense of, as the secrets are revealed, or as you go deeper into yourself, as you realize something, or, kind of come to an understanding that might very well be difficult. It's kind of like you might want it to be this way, things to be going this way, and they're going to go this way. Right? Or you want to be this type of person and you wind up being this type of person. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, and I hope this is making sense. It's kind of like you wanted A, but you get B. So it can be that you're trying to force things to go in one direction because that's what everybody does, and that's where everybody will be happy. But if you go in this direction, that's really going to be where you feel free. And it might be that you're feeling like, oh, can I go against the grain? Will that upset the balance of things? Will I be regretting it in the long run? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's kind of like embrace who you are. And it's not being like a menace to society. It is simply saying, this is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I love. And you're moving forward with this sense of knowledge, with this sense of purpose. And you cut through the doubts and the fears. You claim your passion, your power, your understanding. You know more strongly why you're here. And why are you here? It's to listen to spirit. It's to be a beacon of inspiration, whether that be in a big way or in a small way, meaning whether you have a whole stadium worth of people listening to you, or you have your family or a friend or a coworker, whomever it is listening to you. That is powerful. If you're a stay-at-home parent, don't sit there and think, oh my gosh, this is for somebody else. You have the next generation before you. Your words, your actions, they're going to impact their words, their actions, the way they define the world. That is astoundingly important. Stand before the altar of your existence, no matter where you are in life. Claim your power, claim your truth. Because as you do so, okay, you slowly and steadily move forward in your prosperity. You see things more clearly. You say that yes, it takes time, but yes, it is beautiful. And then you have the Strength card. There is a sense of you being stronger than you have ever imagined. And as you embrace that strength, as you embrace that truth, as you have that power around you, and as you have, this lion that she's looking at right here. She's looking at the lion's looking at her. And it's kind of like you're on the equal footing. And meaning that by conquering the fears, by overcoming the doubts, you are on equal footing with where it is that you want to be, how it is that you want to move forward, what it is that you're looking for. Meaning that fear will not overpower you. It can. It always can. It always has that, kind of free will aspect to it. But I'm really seeing here as you being determined and dedicated and moving forward in that determination, in that dedication. And as you do so, the Ace of Pentacles brings you prosperity, abundance, and success. All right, the Ace of Pentacles is having divinity offer you this gift. And it's like, this is prosperity, and you take it. Now, it can be slowly and steadily working up to have this prosperity in your life. It can be, embracing a very kind of logical budgeting type of mentality, or savings, really looking at your savings and saying, okay, I need this, I need that in order to move forward in security, in order to move forward in stability. As you see this, you embrace prosperity, you embrace your abundance. And the Four of Cups comes. So as you take this gift of prosperity, right, as you have transformation around you, the Four of Cups is saying that you are going to be handed a gift that you aren't seeing, or there's something about gifts around you that aren't truly being seen, that aren't truly being understood. And so it can be feeling overwhelmed, like, how do I take in these gifts? How do I move forward in this way? I keep on running up against roadblocks. And with the Four of Cups, this is like step back, breathe, steady yourself, kind of get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, a cocoa, sit down, look at what it is that you want, but also let yourself breathe. Let yourself not be caught up in the chaos. Because as you breathe, as you understand, you're going to see this gift that is coming to you, that is a part of you. And as you see it, you take it. You absolutely take it. And you see all the different hats that you can wear, but also the different ways and the different people that you know that can help, or the different lessons that you have learned in your life that have made you stronger and better. And you start seeing the way that you need to move forward, the way that you want to move forward, body, mind, and spirit. And as you do so, okay, you start seeing yourself moving towards your goals, taking all your knowledge and all your understanding as you have infinite possibilities around you. This isn't just daydreaming. It is actively visualizing. It is looking at the fears, looking at the doubts, and it is visualizing what you want, what you need, and how you are going to move forward. Because by putting the Three of Pentacles together with the Four of Pentacles, right? So with the Four of Cups, you have 3 plus 4 equals 7, which equals the Seven of Cups right here. So this equaling 7 is like, oh, okay, you are looking at what you can do. You are looking at what you desire. You're looking at what you want. And you're working hard towards prosperity. Emotionally, you might be overwhelmed. You might have kind of tapped out a little bit because life has gotten hard. It has gotten overwhelming. You've been betrayed one too many times. And Spirit is saying, do not see the gifts that I am offering you. And as you start to see them, as you start to understand, you take it one step at a time. And you visualize yourself moving forward. You visualize yourself being empowered. You see it. You become comfortable with it. And then you take that journey. You start that journey, having gathered all your knowledge, all your understanding, and all that is important to you. Because as you do so, you have this blessing come, right? It reveals secrets, and it helps you focus yourself. But as this blessing comes, you focus on the prosperity that you want in your life. Okay? It can be money. It can be something you value as much as money. And then you stand before the altar of your existence. You stand before what you desire. And you find out that you are stronger than you can ever have imagined. And you find out that you are more than you had ever thought. And as you do so, you realize that you are a king. You are not somebody to be pushed around. You are somebody who is determined and dedicated. And it's a king of your passion, of your creativity, of what you want, what you need, and your inspiration to move forward. Your subconscious message is the King of Cups. This is not the King, the Knight of Cups. This is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. This is guarding your heart, yes. It is going after what you love, what you desire, and it's also opening your heart and knowing that you can charge through any disappointments. It's not becoming hard-hearted, okay? It is being dedicated to yourself. And it might be that sometimes you make tough calls. And sometimes people might sit there and be like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you letting me down? But as you embrace yourself, your soul, and your passion, you move forward in a way that you hadn't anticipated. Okay? But it comes from the heart. The heart is going to be so important, connecting with that inner child, connecting with what you love, what brings you joy. And then we have here your subconscious chakra message, which is inspiration. It's the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where we hold a lot of negativity from this life and from past lives. There are things that you are holding on to that you might not even realize you're holding on to. And as you let it go, as you free yourself, you find yourself walking in inspiration. You find yourself leading with inspiration. And you find yourself being more inspired now than you have been before. Because you are finding that there is a power and a truth that is guiding you towards something greater than you had ever expected. Right? And let the inspiration come in. Let the inspiration be a part of your life. And as you embrace this inspiration, as you breathe it in and it becomes a part of you, you have the Panther spirit, which says, reclaim your power. So you are inspired to reclaim your power. You are inspired to know your truth, to know your glory, to know your greatness. And you are claiming the power that you were born to, your birthright, your soul's truth. And you are absolutely driven and inspired to do so. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.